call me Tejay. Today's headlines are: an infant's body allegedly went missing. Waterlogging in some parts of Hyderabad due to heavy rain. ICICI Bank loses educational certificates, pays 1.15 lakh to a woman. Fire broke out from pharmacy in Kukatpalli. Instead of KCR, says Chandrababu Naidu, by Minister Kamalakar. Warangal to get airport. Telangana government. Kerala Kitex MD doesn't want to invest even a rupee in Kerala anymore. Hyderabad Nehru Zoological Park reopens. First day, over 2,500 members visited. Andhra man bangs daughter head against wall. PVC market in Delhi was on fire today. Alpha and Beta variant attacked 90-year-old woman. To prevent melting glaciers, experts are covering with cloth strips in Italy. Lightning strikes killed 40 people in UP. An infant's body allegedly went missing from Hyderabad's Padi Sharif graveyard. The local residents have blamed the Waqf board for not constructing a boundary wall around the graveyard. Padi Sharif Inspector of the Police Vishnuvardhan Reddy said that the infant was buried on July 3rd and the missing complaint was filed on July 9th. Investigation in the matter is underway. Traffic in Hyderabad was affected on Sunday due to heavy rains that also caused waterlogging in the parts of the city. Hyderabad Traffic Police cautioned motorists to drive carefully and also advised pedestrians not to stand under the trees or near electric poles. According to Hyderabad Meteorological Center, Kanpur in Nirmala district recorded the highest rainfall of 13 centimeters. Making ICICI Bank to compensate a girl of tune of rupees 1.15 lakh for causing the loss of her education certificates at Hyderabad City Civil Court and setting the motor accident for claims of 33 families that have lost their breadwinners in the road accident 3 years ago and making the bank's insurers pay them of extent of rupees 1.8 crore at Rangareddy district courts are some of courts instant justice incidents that took place in various courts in National Lok Adalt held all over the city and state on Saturday. A fire broke out at a pharmaceutical shop at industrial area in Prasad Nagar, Kukatpalli on Saturday afternoon. No casualties were reported, police said. Officials suspect a short circuit led to fire. Staff who were at work noticed the fire and alerted the fire department and police, after which a fire engine rushed to the spot and doused the fire within an hour. In one such example, BC Welfare and Civil Supplies Minister Gangula Kamalakar, while launching Palle Pragati program at a public meeting in Karimnagar district on Saturday, mistakenly referred to his former boss Chandrababu Naidu instead of the present TRS Supremo and Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao. We will absolutely make it happen. Working on Warangal Airport, tweeted Rama Rao on Saturday. Rama Rao's tweet was in response to a tweet made by a netizen, Srikanth Gide, who tweeted, KTR Garu, Warangal needs your help to get it airport so that it can get its upliftment that was pending due to a from long time earlier. Government in United Andhra didn't care about Warangal's betterment. Sabu M. Jacob, the chairman and MD of Kitex Garments that withdrew from the 3,500 crore project in Kerala, said, my conscience doesn't permit me to invest even a rupee in Kerala ever again. He, however, added that he is open to discussion with the Kerala government. He recently visited Telangana and assured an initial investment of 1,000 crore in the state. Hyderabad's Nehru Zoological Park resumed operations on Sunday after nearly 70 days, and as many as 2,536 people visited on the first day of reopening. The park has been shut amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The authorities stated every visitor will undergo thermal scanning before the entry, and wearing masks inside the park has been a mandatory. Angry at his wife for not bearing a son, a man in Andhra Pradesh banged his two daughters' heads against the wall, killing one and severely injuring the other, while his 2-year-old daughter dead on spot. 4-year-old daughter is in critical condition, said the police. The accused fled after the incident, police added. A massive fire broke out at PVC market in Delhi's Tikri Kalan on Sunday night. The fire broke out mainly in an open godown which spread over a large area. No casualty has been reported so far, Delhi Fire Services Director Atul Ghat said. Deputy Chief Fire Officer West Dharampal Bhardwaj said over 40 fire tenders were rushed to the spot. 90-year-old woman who died after falling ill with the COVID-19 in March was infected with both the alpha and beta variants of the coronavirus. At the same time, researchers have said it is likely the lady was co-infected with the different viruses from the two different people. A researcher said the phenomenon is probably underestimated, the researcher added. Climate experts are covering northern Italy's Presena glaciers, which has been shrinking with a long strips of cloth to prevent the snow beneath from melting. The process, which has been carried out every year since 2008, takes an entire month to complete. A team unfolds 5-meter wide and 70-meter long strips to cover some 120,000 square meters of the glaciers. At least 40 people were killed in separate incidents of lightning in 11 districts of Uttar Pradesh on Sunday. 18 people were killed in Kanpur and adjoining districts, while 14 people were killed in Prayagraj. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath expressed condolences to the families of the deceased and directed officials to immediately distribute the relief amount to the victims' families. Now, COVID updates. National COVID cases. India has reported 37,154 new COVID-19 cases and 724 deaths in the last 24 hours, according to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. This comes after the country reported 41,506 COVID-19 cases and 895 deaths on Sunday. With this, the total number of cases in country reached to 3,08,74,376, while the death toll surged to 4,08,764. In this tough time, please do follow SMS rule, which is sanitizing, mask, social distancing. I know that we'll win this war against COVID-19. This is me, Tejay, signing off.